Nah, fuck it. What's going on? Welcome back to the show. Sorry, there's something stuck in my throat. Welcome back to the PSYOP, the government, deep state, CIA, MK Ultra, YouTube PSYOP. Sponsored by the DNC, and the RNC, and the FCC, and the STDs. So anyways, I just started blasting Palestinian kids. Pow, pow. Pow. And you know, on the topic of children, I have one right here. This is Sage. She is the newest co-host to this channel. It was not easy to get her on board. She's got one tough son of a bitch for an agent. You know, he's Jewish, so he wanted way more money than she's worth. And she's worth a lot, don't get me wrong. And even though she's my daughter, somehow she has a Jewish manager and agent. Look, what I'm trying to say is I had no choice in the matter. The Jewish media got one look at this baby and was like, oh my God, we are going to raise that child to be the next Ariana Grande. And I said, hell no. Anyways, after hours of negotiating inside of this oven, we finally came to a compromise. Now, I did go a little over budget because I think she's going to be a good investment for the channel, especially as a co-host. Ain't that right? Yeah. Exactly. Best co-host ever.
There's a man in back of this place. He's the one who's doing it. I can see him through the wall.
The point I'm trying to make is this is a PSYOP. Yeah, this is all one big fucking PSYOP. You see this? You see this flag? PSYOP. You see these lights? Fucking PSYOP. So, oh shit. Sorry about that. I love you. You see this fucking merch? That's a PSYOP. Do you see all of this fan art? I'm not a narcissist. These are not portraits of me. These are what the fucking viewers, the subscribers, the patrons, the people who support this content. And know for a fact it's a PSYOP. The people that know it's a PSYOP make me fan art. So I hang pictures of myself, not because I'm a narcissist, but because I want to show the people who put the time into creating such masterpieces that I care, that I see you. Matter of fact, I appreciate it so much, I fucking framed it, you know? Don't worry, she can't quite understand words yet. You see, the ugly truth is that people have slowly been figuring out my secret. And I've kept this secret deep, deep, deep in the depths of my closet. I didn't want anyone to ever open the closet and see my secret. But I've been exposed. You see, people just can't help themselves in the YouTube comments. We have to create our own conspiracies to validate our biases, or bisexualities. Don't listen to a word I'm saying. So when I start to see people in the comments more and more frequently claiming that I'm a CIA asset and that this is a government MK Ultra PSYOP channel is controlled. This channel is owned by Jews. This channel is dictated 100% by the CIA. They control everything I say, do, share, post. They don't let me get a word in without their permission. I don't say one thing that's off script. Yeah, I always stay on script. You know what I'm saying? It's important to stay on script because if you don't...
Dear white people, dear Gentiles, you've got to stop. I like you.
I like you. Do you like me?
I do like you.
You are my friend?
You're a nice young man, and I am your friend.
You will be my boyfriend.
Yeah, I won't be your boyfriend.
Why not? You do
Well,
not
I
like
can be.
me?
Yeah, I can be. Depend. No boyfriend. Yeah, I can.
I don't hate you like the rest of the Jews.
Okay. You know what? We don't have time for this right now.
But you have to stop. You have to stop with hating Jews. You have to stop with the anti-Semitic comments. You have to stop telling everyone that we're all communists, that we all want to destroy the white race. I mean, yes, it's true.
No way. Really?
But you shouldn't be telling this to everyone. It makes my people angry. It makes my people do even worse things. Look what happened to Germany after Hitler took over. It was completely destroyed. Look what happened to John F. Kennedy. Look what happened to the Twin Towers. Every time you did something against us, horrible, horrible things happened. So please, stop.
Would you like taco? And oh, how you do? I don't like...
So how are you supposed to be saved from the white genocide, you might ask? Well, it is quite simple. Be a Jew. It's not that hard.
That's the kind of thing that when you really think about it, you say, that's why you need a fucking Hitler.
Convert to Judaism.
No, it's no problem. Because you just...
Be a Jew.
Oh, this is just gonna be great.
That way, you won't have to die like the rest of the Goyim.
All you do is get screwed, it seems. If you're a patriot, do the right thing, play by the rules, you just get screwed over for some bullshit. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
I'm sorry I have to tell you this, but this is true. So please, don't bring yourself so much harm. Just be Jewish. It's the best solution for everyone. Don't try to resist.
That's why you need a Joseph Stalin to come in
and purge everybody.
Don't try to resist. Hitler tried to resist, and Germany was destroyed. Obama tried to resist. Hillary Clinton tried to resist. They all tried to resist. You cannot resist. We control the banks, we control the media, we control the most powerful nation in the world, we have nukes, we have everything. There's nothing you can do. Just be Jewish, and everyone will be happy.
No, you're way off on that one.
Are you kidding me? You can't watch over 100 episodes of a show in 5 weeks.
No.
It'll melt your brain.
It's not melting my brain, it's blowing my mind.
That's really bad, Sadie. You're not allowed to do that.
I woke up this morning to finding out the most corrupt CEO in America got fucking assassinated in the middle of the street like a medieval fucking king. You can't be a piece of shit and be lacking.
Okay, so here we are. So you just want to take these electrodes and place them on your temples like so.
Bro, you serious?
Hey, don't worry, I'm doing it too.
All right.
Okay.
How does it like...
Doesn't hurt at all, I swear.
Why are you still thinking about running?
I don't really know what's going on here.
But you've just seen behind a curtain that you weren't even supposed to know existed. Must be jarring.
But I hate myself.
One who truly hates himself cannot love. He cannot place his trust in another.
How did you do that?
Oh, what do you mean, this?
I mean, it just seems kind of gay, doesn't it?
I thought you were smart, but that's the life you want. Guess what, Vic? Good news. You already got it.
I don't know, maybe, yeah.
Well, do you think you're part of some, like, gay beat-up underworld? Like one of those gay beat-up clubs or something?
I don't know. I dig chicks, man. I don't remember any of it. I was so fucked up. I might be gay. I don't know.
You are gay. And being gay is okay.
We don't have time for this right now.
Because that's just wrong.
Amen. Well, hey, we have been in a series. It's called...
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
In order to defeat your enemy, you must become your enemy. And so I will become my own worst enemy.
Hey
guys, I'm back today and I'm going to be doing a video that I have been receiving so many requests to do.
You know, but I'm not in a place particularly where I feel like I can totally do that at the moment. But I can't say that. Anyway, things are going really great, man. Things are going really, really great. I feel really lucky. That's great. Yeah, thanks, man.
Man, it is going to be great. Come on, let's put our hands together. It's just an act of faith and worship in advance for what he's going to do.
Then I realized what it is. There's a man.
And I want to apologize sometimes if I come off like a complete maniac, because I am a maniac.
The point is,
I love it. I'm addicted to it. I don't know anything else, because God forbid I'm taking a chance at life.
Ground me forever. I don't care. I don't care about anything. I hate everything. Everyone's going crazy. I don't care if I have no friends.
This is not real. It's just a dream. Please, wake up.
Wake up. Wake up.
Wake up.
how old are you?
I don't really believe in age or numbers, you know, I mean, if you had to put a number on it, I guess I'd be 44. Fuck.
I don't have an ID or a social security card or any credit because I'm trying to live off the grid, because that's how committed I am to not being human. Society likes to have an ego, right? And animals are the ultimate form of not having one.
Wow, hey people.
My channel shadow banned anyways.
I am not suicidal.
Ooh, Coachella, funny.
How are you?
Somewhere between a wolf and a kitten. So it's like a made-up thing called a witten.
I'm gonna fuck the freckles off your bitch.
I fuck the freckles off your face, bitch. We can do this shit all night. I fuck the freckles off your face, bitch.
Oh, bring it on! Bring it on! Yeah! Yeah!
Okay, so just before I open this suitcase, this is just some needs to stay in this room type shit. So, no phones out or anything, okay?
Bro, that's like telling Nikki not to breathe and shit.
You're just so funny all the time.
So my team and I have been working on this thing for 5 years. Yeah. You know, I could explain to you all what it is, but I think the best way for you to understand is if you just try yourself.
Okay.
Everyone gets one of these. Ruben.
What is this?
Shelby.
What is this?
Dennis. Nikki. Maya.
I was expecting more like a board game.
Cyrus. And these are mine.
You know the only difference in steam and ice
is the state of vibration of the water or the H2O. Do you know the only difference in where you are versus where you want to go is your state of vibration? Do you know that everything to get you there is already here? And it always has been. Do you know when you take an idea and you impregnate it over and over again, you impregnate that idea into one cell. When you impregnate that idea into the cell, that cell is dividing 1 into 2, 2 into 4, 4 into 8. And the process goes on at the rate of 50,000 cells per second. And the more and more you act on it, even though you don't feel good about it, but you work with the idea, you start to develop this change in vibration. But what is really happening is you're impregnating the cells with the characteristic or the idea. What we need to do is we need to constantly think about where we're going, what we want to do, and we start to increase our level of thinking by vibration, and we begin to attract thoughts of a like nature that'll move us in that direction.
Every second you sit there is an hour off your life. Look at all of you. I feel like you're in a suicide cult.
I'll be right back.
Time is passing by faster and faster and faster recently. The minutes feel like seconds. The days feel like minutes. And this year went by in the blink of an eye.
I wanna hold the hand inside you. I wanna take the breath that's true. I look to you and I see nothing. I look to you to see the truth.
We've become bored with watching actors give us phony emotions. We're tired of pyrotechnics and special effects. While the world he inhabits is in some respects counterfeit.
Bill Gates, a little elf. Oh, hi.
There's nothing fake about Truman himself. No scripts, no cue cards. It isn't always Shakespeare, but it's genuine. It's a life.
I'm not gonna make it. You're gonna have to go on without me.
Oh yeah, PSYOP.
Anna, after all you've seen, after all the evidence, why can't you believe?
I'm afraid. I'm afraid to believe.
Right. So when I see people collectively starting to figure out that I'm actually part of the CIA and this is all just to fuck with your head, you're sick. You're fucking sick. You know, you try to keep that nasty fart under the covers, but if it's bad enough, it just kind of starts to seep out. And if enough people start to sniff out the source of that nasty fart, they're going to call you out. And you can either die with the lie or fess up. It's a strange metaphor, but for this situation, I have decided to fess up because you caught me, you caught me red-handed. I know I shouldn't swear. It's just a bad habit. When I put on the mask, it's like I'm a different person. I'll suck your dick. For money, not for free. I'm not gay. Fucking fat. I know a lot of people have been following this channel for years, and for the 3 or 4 people that have been following this channel for those years since I began this journey of exploring my sexuality on the internet, I have transformed my content from what was to what is. And what was Johnny Depp. So I went from talking about Johnny Depp and making fun of Amber Heard and getting labeled a misogynist and getting demonetized for being sexist and hateful and for bullying and harassment policies or whatever, because I was making fun of that cunt Amber Heard. Don't listen to a word I'm saying, please. If you start saying cunt tomorrow, I'm gonna be pissed. You see, the point I'm trying to make here is I understand that I went from talking about celebrity gossip and Amber Heard to a very dramatic pivot into New World Order, Alex Jones level conspiracies. But here's the thing about Alex Jones. That motherfucker is a gatekeeper.
No way. Really?
I'm not saying he's full of shit. I'm just saying he's a gatekeeper. What does that mean? What does it mean to be a gatekeeper? It means Alex Jones is controlled. He is gatekeeping the real information from getting out. So he is the vessel in which the New World Order leaks little bits of truth through him, which is then brushed off as just crackpot conspiracies by the mainstream media. So it's just ignored, forgotten about, laughed at, mocked, ridiculed. Conspiracies. But you see, if Alex Jones really cared about changing the world and exposing the evil in this world, shining a light on the darkness, he would open those floodgates of information and just let the fucking chips fall as they may. But no, we gotta be all sidetracked with this Sandy Hook bullshit, which, in my opinion, is a PSYOP. Has to be. Since when can we not voice an opinion or a belief or say something out loud in this country and then get sued for $1 billion? You know, when's the last time that's happened? When's the last time someone opened their mouth with a hot take, with the wrong opinion, and got sued for $1 billion? When's the last time that happened? Never. It's never happened. It shouldn't have happened now. We have something called the First Amendment. I don't care if it involves the conspiracy of dead children or crisis actors. Sorry, sweetheart. The thing is that we have the right to believe something even if it's wrong. I mean, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, why have we not arrested Terrence Howard? Did you watch that Joe Rogan show? I mean, damn, son. But then he had to do his humiliation ritual and go back on Joe Rogan and get owned by a scientist. What's his name? Wes Craven? Not Wes Craven. That's not the right. Epstein? One of the Epsteins? Jeffrey Epstein. Eric Weinstein. My bad. So clearly this video is just all over the place. Welcome to the channel.
Getting laughed at for something that you love, you feel passion for, you would literally spend hours of your own life pursuing or learning about, is one of the worst feelings in the world. You have something that you feel makes you unique. You have an interest, whether that's an airplane, whether that's a certain car, whether that's a certain kind of animation. It doesn't matter. Sadly, people who don't have passions, who don't understand the same passion that you have, will call you cringe. If it doesn't fit the mold of what they think you should like, it's cringe. Oh, you like to draw horses? Mad cringe. Oh, you still play Minecraft at 23? Mad cringe. Be more cringe, man. Here's why. Everyone that's cringe when they're younger learns who they actually are. Why? Because when you stick by what you love and your passions, a couple things happen. First, you feel secure in who you are. Because you know, and this is kind of a truth of life, not everyone's gonna like you. You'll be doing your own thing and someone will look at you and just decide they don't like you. And guess what? It's out of your control. If someone doesn't like you, they won't like you unless they decide to change. Right? But also by being yourself and being cringe, you're gonna meet other people who are cringe and who see you for who you are. not for an archetype that you're trying to play. This is another problem I'm seeing across the board, and maybe some of you have kind of witnessed this. There are like internet subgroups, the gym bro, the pick me girl, whatever. People are buying into archetypes to fit in. It's not anything new. I mean, this has been happening for centuries because it gives you an identity, right? Like, if you can just be the gym bro that's tatted and listens to Deftones while he deadlifts, then why would you need to like do, I don't know, a speech class? Why would you need to go out and try to do ceramics? You don't, because you already have the identity. Because I guess being a gym bro is not cringe. And it takes all the fun away from being who you truly are. Be more cringe. Be more cringe. Do that thing that you're afraid of trying. For me, I've always wanted to do a glassworks class. You know those like glass windows that are beautifully created, stained glass. But I knew it's kind of weird. But I was like, screw it, I'm going to do it anyways. I don't care. And I went and did it. And it was awesome. And I met so many cool people by doing it because I was like, screw it, I don't care. I don't care what someone's going to say about me. I can't control that. So let me just go out and do it. Maybe there's like a manga you want to read. I don't know. And you're like, oh, that's kind of weird. Who cares, bro? Who cares? Like, who cares is the question you got to ask. And if it's you, that's enough. That's all you need. Now, I know I'm going to have some people who are going to combat this and be like, bro, like, there's definitely cringiness. And I get it. There's definitely cringiness in terms of action, in terms of how you can interact with people, missing social cues. Absolutely. But I don't think you learn really how to be yourself or like be around other people if you don't be cringe. Like if you don't get called out for it, if people don't challenge you, which is I think another problem. Like I'm very grateful that when I was younger and I was obnoxious and I was like theater kidding, that I had people be like, you're cringe, because it made me have to defend myself. I had to be like, no, I'm not. Why do you think I'm cringe? Because dude, you're a guy. Like you should be playing football. Like you're acting. It's just weird. It's like cringe. Okay, well, what if I like to act more than playing football? Oh, I mean, nah, whatever, bro. Like it's not that deep. It's literally all it is, man. Be more cringe. Find interests. There are a lot of people in our generation who like just won't try things because they are afraid of what other people will say. And that's been the course of history. A lot of people have just felt closed in and they're afraid to try something new. But here's the thing, right? Like you cannot control what somebody else is going to think of you. You can't. That is out of your control. So if you let that go, what you can control is doing the things that you like. Trying new things, trying to find a skill that speaks to you. And it doesn't happen overnight. You got to just try a bunch of different things. And some of those things you won't like, some of those things you will love. And when you love those things, you double down. You go full in, like you learn about that thing. You geek about it. There's an interview where Tyler, the Creator, mentions that the geeks, the people who stay passionate, stay around. But you know what those geeks were once called? They were called cringe. They were called cringe. Look at every one of your favorite artists. At one time, people were like, this is cringe. Until it works. It's cringe until people see the vision. It's cringe until there is an acceptance around it because you stood up and you said, no, I'm gonna do my own thing. Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing.
There is no script. I mean, I'm sticking to the script. Sorry. Fucking kill all the Palestinians. Kill Hamas. Every one of them. Even the 2-year-olds in the. Not you, baby. You're good. You're good. Kill all of the kids in Gaza. All of them. That's my message. That's the message I'm sending to you. From one PSYOP to a fellow sheep. Kill all of the Gazan kids. Yeah, Darth, how can you say some fucked up shit like that when you have a baby in your lap, arm, chest? What is this? You're carrying a baby. How can you talk like that? Well, that's because this is a Jewish baby. So Jewish babies are protected because they are God's chosen people. And everyone knows, if you're a God's chosen person, that you can do whatever you want, including committing acts of genocide against an innocent population of children. I'm just saying, it doesn't sound good. Like, logistically, it's kind of messy. But spiritually, you're good. You can just do that and go to heaven. It's all good. Yeah. You know what? I want to change the mood. Hold on. Oh shit! Look at that. Now we're real Dark Knight Rises. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. I'm such an idiot. But this idiot is a controlled idiot. This idiot has started fundraisers. I started a GoFundMe to get me to Virginia when I documented the Johnny Depp trial. Remember those days? Remember those days when I went into the courtroom and I had to listen to the reliving of essentially two crazy people abusing each other? I know Johnny was innocent, but he could have just ended it at any moment. He could have just said no more at any point throughout the relationship, but he didn't. So he may not be as big of a victim as we like to think. He's more of like an enabler. Of domestic violence, obviously, not drugs and alcohol. Johnny is sober. I heard him take the stand, and I watched him with my own eyes, and he told the world that he is sober. He doesn't touch the stuff, except for weed, because that's not a drug. That's a plant that God made. I'm real sorry about this. I'm getting off track like I usually do. It's just so easy when you have ADHD and you're not medicated, because it just hinders your creativity and your personality. But what was I saying? I was saying something. Oh, yes, that's right. I was talking about the fundraiser. So I managed to raise $8,000 because of you guys, right? Through GoFundMe to fund my trip to Virginia for 6 weeks. But the thing you don't know is that I didn't actually use the $8,000 that I raised for the Johnny Depp trial. I actually sent it to Israel, which was then dispersed into the pockets of Special Forces IDF agents and the Israeli Defense Force. Look, I gave 8 IDF soldiers $1,000 each. And I told them, you only get to keep the $1,000 if you kill a Palestinian kid. And you know what? They fucking did. They killed them all. It was beautiful. See, I'm controlled. Darth, you really shouldn't swear with your kid right there. Well, my daughter, thank you, is 6 months and is also deep asleep. She's asleep. So I think it's finally time that I've come out of my PSYOP closet and just spill the beans. Let you guys know the truth. And the truth is, I get paid $7.2 million a year to run this channel, to spread mis and disinformation across the world. The globe Earth. I just send this misinformation spinning at 66,000 miles around the globe. It shoots to the moon. And it's not like I want to deceive my subscribers and my supporters, because that's just wrong and it's gross and it's icky and it's satanic to just get on camera and lie to the world. That's insane. But you know what's even more insane? $7.2 million a year. So yeah, I sold my soul, and that's fine, because now my kid is gonna never have to worry about anything. She'll probably get into heroin, crack, fentanyl. So this video is my apology. And I'm currently on the apology tour. I'm sorry for lying. I'm sorry for being a government agent. I'm sorry for fucking with your heads. I'm sorry for doing so much research all by myself and not with a team of FBI agents. I'm so sorry that I have been getting paid billions of dollars while saying I'm demonetized and I make no money. You know, I'm really sorry that I've been leading you on all this time, because I'm just a two-bit, I don't know, but I'm too something. I'm too tired to keep this up, I'll tell you that. Nothing I love more than kids. Yeah. Yeah, I've corrupted you. You're fucked. You're all fucked. All right, so now we're at the part of the video where I get to call out a specific person, which I usually don't do because I'm not petty and, I don't know, small. You know, like, why the fuck would I call out one person for making one comment? You know, like, I wouldn't. But what if this one person made 20 comments? Then maybe it's warranted, because it's not just this one person who got a hard-on for me randomly, thinking I'm a CIA agent or whatever. It's not just one person, it's many people. But this one person, it's been building and building. I briefly mentioned it in my previous video, one of my previous videos, that, like, you know, oh, people keep thinking I'm a PSYOP. Oh, no, you don't do any research. Ooh. But this last thread of comments really just fucking pushed me over the edge, you know what I'm saying? And if I'm gonna be honest with myself, nothing annoys me or pisses me off more than a random person on the internet with a keyboard that I've never met who thinks they know me, who thinks they know what I'm about, who thinks they see the whole picture. Motherfucker, I'm trying not to swear. You sons of bitches. So without further ado, let's go ahead and read this comment thread and see how unhinged and stupid some people can be. Not you. You're beautiful. I love you. You're the smartest girl in the world. Smartest person.
Alright, so before I begin, I'd like to just say to this specific individual who goes by SaltyGrub1475 that I have no beef with you, okay? I don't dislike you or fault you or hate you or any of that shit, okay? I don't have anything against you. I just think that you're misguided. You're a little over your head, a little too excited. Trust me, I'm the first one to admit that I have been like, oh my god, this is a conspiracy, and then I was proven wrong. And I'd like to just say, respectfully, you're wrong. Now, I'm saying all this so that you understand that the following breakdown/critique of your accusations and ridiculous claims are not a personal attack towards you. I'm not coming at you, okay? This is not a Brie Larson moment. I'm not attacking you. I'm just letting you know that you're incredibly wrong. You could not be further from the truth. And again, this has been mentioned many times by many different people, and it's not something that I should even give any attention to, but it's my fucking channel, so I'm going to say whatever I want. I want to talk about whatever I want, and I want to talk about this because I'm a fucking pathetic loser. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, the claims are that I am a PSYOP. So let's go ahead and read these comments. Salty Grub 1475 says, it takes thousands of man-hours to comb back through the 60s. In parentheses, yet alone to black and white. CIA op at the timestamp 718. Okay, so you watched back to black and white to find content. You act strained and tired because I already pointed out bullshit that you're researching that on your own without taking 10 months between videos like a documentary. CIA op. All right, first rebuttal. I edit these videos by myself. There's no fucking team. There's nobody here in this home or in my life besides my wife and my daughter. That's it. Those are the only people that have any kind of influence over me. That's it. I have a bachelor's degree in motion picture and television and fine arts, and I also have another BA for cinematography and editing to learn this craft. This is what I do. It is honestly not that complicated or hard to comprehend. Any well-seasoned editor with an artistic vision and an uncontrollable drive to see these videos and these projects come to fruition can do this all by themselves, okay? I work 2 jobs, I do this for free, I have a kid, I have a house to run, I have a wife, I have a life. Okay, I don't have time to be bothered by any kind of CIA overlords. I am nobody's puppet, and I am a slave to nobody. Except this world in this flesh suit. But I'm making the best with what I got. And what I got are 10 fingers, or is it 8 fingers and 2 thumbs? I got 2 hands that can type, click, and research. I know how to move things around. I know how to edit. I know how to push buttons. Apparently your buttons. I mean, just to think that this channel is some kind of inconceivable achievement of production is just ridiculous. Okay, I literally sit at this desk with these 2 computer screens and this 1 keyboard, and I make videos. I do my best to spread the word. Whether it's good or bad news, I'm just here to share it. So feel free to critique my art or my vision or my style, my craft, however you want. I don't care. Critique it, all right? Imagine it's a painting on a wall. You can look at it and just think whatever you want about it. Because this channel doesn't really belong to me. Because once you create something and then you put it out there for the world to see, it's no longer really yours anymore. It's the world's, and you can perceive the information however you want. You know, I'm not telling you to think one thing or the other. Yeah, sure, I give my opinions here and there. Sure, I say some outlandish things, but it's all part of the show. Anyways, we got really sidetracked, so let's go ahead and jump back into this. Blah, 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 blah. You act strained and tired because I already pointed out bullshit that you're researching all this on your own, blah, 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 blah. Someone said, you are so fucking retarded. Oh, you're so fucking retarded, yeah. And then Salty Grub responded with, it's a CIA op. Go try to make a video exactly like this. It will take you 2 years to find black and white content that fits your schema. I'm sorry that you're daft. If that's a Daft Punk reference, I'm honored. But if we're going to be honest, the only daft person in this comment section is Salty Grub. No offense, not a personal attack, just saying you're a little bit dense, all right? You need to lighten up. Like, if you only knew. I mean, would you guys like to see, like, my fucking... Do you want me to record my editing process? I mean, holy shit, like, I could record me making a video from start to finish, just to prove to you it's me. I mean, I don't really have time for that kind of content, but if you really need me to do it, I'll fucking do it. But my point being is maybe, just maybe, Salty Grub, you got a little bit ahead of yourself. Maybe you read some other comments saying, oh, he's a PSYOP, and then that got into your head like a little seed of inception, and then that idea just grew until you were convinced that I am a CIA operative. And I just think you sound silly. Everyone else who's ever made that accusation against me just sounds silly, you know? I've been making videos for a long, long time. I mean, I've literally edited over 1,000 videos. 1,000, all right? By myself, 1000 plus some more. That's not including both channels and then the one that was deleted. I've been doing this for a long time. Over the course of the last 5 years, and me sitting at this computer editing over 1,000 videos, do you think it's possible that maybe I just got good at what I do? Maybe if you just do something enough, you get better at it. I mean, if you just go to my back catalog, click oldest videos, look at my original content. There's no edits at all. It's just, there's nothing. And you can see the progression of, whatever. Let's just move on. All right, so Codex says, yeah, maybe put down the Kool-Aid. Salty Grub responds saying, meaning there is a propagandist team behind this. I assure you, there's no propagandist team. Salty Grub then says, maybe an 85-year-old with one hell of a memory could throw these out every few weeks. But new and farther and father that is in his mid to late 20s eats some D. What the fuck does that? I don't even understand what that says. Maybe you should spell check. I don't know. Wow, what does that even mean? I'm not in my mid to late 20s. I'm in my 30s. Thank you. And I don't know what D means, but it doesn't matter because Salty goes on to continue by saying, no, really, go to TruthStream Media. Those are 2 college grad psychologists that take months to pop out really in-depth videos with this type of research. Between the fast takes they release and this guy finds all that in a month alone. Yeah, I find all this by myself alone. Yes, I have thousands of videos that I have downloaded, that I have archived, different clips. I have them all categorized in different files. And when I make a video, I just pull the clips that I want and I put them in the order that I want. And then I add my own artistic, edit over top of the video. Fuck off. All right, anyway, so Eðìţəɗ Ɓƴ, love that name, by the way, says, laughing my fucking ass off. This content is not hard to find. It's just difficult to throw it all together the way Darth does. Thank you very much for the compliment. I will just move on. Now Salty Grub says, at Darth News, no, it's not. You as a team realize how and what I'm saying will be read, and it must addressed with the common smear. You might as well be a leftist claiming everyone is evil for not believing in you. Poor me, woe is me, just another rich kid stepping into the new job as a CIA operative. First off, I'm not rich, I'm fucking poor. Okay, I'm poor. I provide for my family, but I'm poor. But I'm happy. I'd be happier if I wasn't as poor, if I had more money, but I'm not rich. So to say oh, you're just some rich kid who's a CIA operative, you sound like a fucking lunatic. I thought I sound crazy. I thought I come off cringe, but this level of I don't know, train of thought is just absolute insanity. And it's laughable and it's demonstrably false. And I'd put this in the realm of slander. Or defamation, Someone who doesn't even know me. You don't even know my fucking name. You don't know my face. You don't know what I look like. You don't know a goddamn thing about me. You know that I have a basement and a kid. That's it. You don't know shit about me. None of you do. And that is by design. But, some people will just never believe anything. They're just so far gone, they won't believe the truth when it's told to them. So, Salty then says, at Darth News, just watch. You will be told not to engage with me and to allow YouTube to shadow ban my replies on your channel. You don't want to debate with me. You don't want anything to do with me. The truth hurts. Oh shit. Are you trying to fuck me or fight me? I don't know. But that sounds pretty hot. You got me hard as a rock, baby. I've had boners before, but this is a boner. You know what I mean? This is a fucking boner. So, but seriously, if this erection lasts more than 4 hours, should I seek medical attention immediately, or should I just wait for 5 hours to roll by and just see how it goes, play it by ear? Don't answer that. Salty Grub then says, once Trump is the president and laws are set upon social media and Proposition 240 is removed for editors, you won't survive me in your comments. Whatever the fuck that means. I won't survive you in my comments. What is, do you speak English? Are you okay? Salty says, at Darth, the only thing imitated are the man hours that it takes to research documentaries with full teams of experts and takes years to make, but you pump them out like shits. As I say again, CIA. Pump them out like shits. Huh, very creative with that verbiage. It's a pretty picture, but unfortunately I have to say I'm already in a relationship. But just to address this ridiculous statement, I don't pump out shit. I pump out quality. Okay? And if it's impossible for you to believe that I'm an excellent editor who over time has mastered, perfected his workflow and time management, who has mastered the art of creating videos, if it's so hard for you to believe that, well, man, you should just fucking kill yourself. Self-esteem. I that's just for YouTube. I don't want to get kicked off, but you should kill yourself. All right. Next comment in the thread is from Miss Robinson. Says at Salty Grub, God, how I miss the old days. Back when Darth would have put someone so unbelievably dense. Hey, I use that word. Such as yourself on blast and go full old school visual style attack on your punk ass. It was just one of those great times to be alive and to have witnessed moments. Well, Miss Robinson, thank you so much. I love you. Appreciate that. So this might not be the full-on old school put your punk ass on blast kind of video, but I am addressing it. I am still calling this person out. Sorry, Salty, you're salty, and maybe you should be a little bit more sweet. You know, like if you're gonna kill a baby and then drink its blood and eat it for some satanic ritual, then the least you could do is the following day go to an adoption center and adopt a kid. No, this is a terrible metaphor. I'm so sorry. Anyways, Salty says, you can say whatever you want to say, but how many man hours of the 1950s films did you watch fully through to find content for 15 seconds of your content of a 30-minute video? You do it repeatedly. First of all, I took many film history classes in college, okay? I have a deeply profound love and admiration for film history. I have an appreciation and an affinity for films starting from the silent film era all the way up to the bullshit Marvel schlock that they're putting out these days on Disney+.
If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd like to do is to save every day till eternity passes away, just to spend them with you. If I could make days last forever, if words could make wishes come true, I'd save every day like a treasure, and then again I would spend them with you.
Alright, so let's go ahead and carry on. Salty says, at DARTHNEWS, everyone with a brain knows that you are not scouring through hours of black and white to make your point. What does that mean? What does this black and white thing mean? Like black and white films, movies, news? I mean, do you not understand that there are archives of everything that has ever been posted to any kind of public media? It's all on the internet somewhere. Anyway, so Salty says, at DARTHNEWS, let's really face it, you skipped from the 1940s black and white to the 1980s. So tell us, which era are you spending hundreds of hours researching? Movies, to the aim at the 1980s of news feeds. Again, I don't know what the fuck you're saying, but if I could try to decipher this, yes, I do research, and I do scour through hundreds of hours of videos for my content. So yes, it's as simple as that. Yes. I am going through all the archives of all the news media from the 1900s all the way to the 2000s. That's just what I do. That's what I'm trying to find hidden, forgotten, banned, censored media and bring it to light. I also try to bring different perspectives from news that's also current. The point isn't the 1920s, 1980s, the 1970s, or the 2000s, or the 2050. It's not about the past, present, or the future. It's about all of it. The point is, it's all part of their plan. And this plan has been in motion for centuries. So I'm trying to paint a full picture for everybody. That's it. Anyways, Salty says, you aren't old enough to recall it. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So you spent months of your life watching black and white movies all the way through from the... What the fuck is your obsession with this black and white era? I don't understand how that relates to my channel at all, but whatever. They say, then you turned around to look at months of news clips looking for what matches in 1980s newsreels for 35 seconds of your 30-minute video, and then you just kept researching, so you must be very old right now, unless an old-time CIA operative team is helping you. Look, dude, oh fuck, God, oh my God, I'm literally getting AIDS right now. The brain worms are manifesting. What I'm saying is that I scour through hundreds of hours of videos, dating back from the early 1900s all the way to present day. And I have to try to pick and choose and edit carefully the way I want this video to be presented, because if I just put out 5-6 hour long videos, nobody would fucking watch them. It'd be a waste of time. Why put all that effort into a 6, 7, 8, 10 hour video if someone's only going to watch, the first 10 minutes? I have to break it up in chunks. That's why it's a series. It's the New World Order series, or the This Ain't the News series. It's not... You're dumb. You're fucking stupid. At Darth, that's why I am above your team's pay grade. You can't do shit about me. I'm a free thought. You are a manufactured ass. I am the most homegrown grassroots shit you've ever fucking seen in your goddamn life. Fucking idiot. This channel, since the day I conceived it, has just been a natural progression to what it is today. Nothing about it is forced, fake, or manufactured, except, I guess, for the controlled environment in which I produce my videos by myself, not with a team. If I had a fucking team, I'd be putting out 4 or 5 of these a week on multiple channels, and I would be monetized. Again, does it make any sense? If this is a CIA PSYOP, that I would get no views, that my videos literally get 0 traction ever? Does that make sense to you? What would be the point? Why would all of that manpower and all that energy be put into, and money and resources, and why would all that be put into a lost cause? I'm not saying this channel is a lost cause, but on paper it's a lost cause. When you look at the numbers, it's a lost cause. So it doesn't really make sense that the government would, bet on a losing horse, a pony, a donkey. I'm a donkey because I'm an ass, right? I'm just a manufactured ass, like those fucking BBLs. You know what I'm talking about? The Brazilian butt lifts, shit. Apparently they stink. And so the very last comment from our good friend Salty Grub 1475. I'm assuming that's the date of their birth. They're a vampire. Just don't ask questions. Don't question it. But the last comment that our friend here left is, "You're naive," with a period. There's also an apostrophe in between the U and the RE, so they didn't fuck up the your, which is a big pet peeve of mine. So I appreciate that. I can give credit where credit's due. You have impeccable grammar when you want to be impeccable, but then there's times like every other comment that you just make no goddamn sense. I don't know if you're like, are you a fucking Chechen? Are you from Uganda? I don't know. It looks like you're posing as an American, but you're not really 100% like there yet with the grammar. But that's just my opinion. I don't know. Maybe you're Jewish. Yeah.
Fuck the goddamn world!
All right, so this is the last time I'm ever going to say this out loud. I am a CIA government agent. I am gay. I'm transitioning into a gay. I'm just starting to watch bisexual porn. It started getting recommended to me for I don't know why, it just did. And now I'm kind of bi-curious. So I'm in my transitional phase into becoming a full-on faggot. Some people don't like that word. But I don't care, because I don't like those people.
I count 2 guns, nigga.
Wu-Tang Clan, how my angels get up.
But for the last goddamn time, this channel has been, is, and always will be run and operated by one soul, one person, me. Just me. There's no team. Sorry, Tina Applejack, my bad. You're not real. It's true, you're not. You're not fucking real. I am real. This channel is real. All of the work and research and editing I do is very, very real. Oh, but how do you pump out these videos so fast? So fast? Do you know how long it takes to make a video? Do you know how long it takes to make like a 2-minute edit?
People need dramatic examples to shake them out of apathy, and I can't do that as Bruce Wayne. As a man, I'm flesh and blood. I can be ignored, I can be destroyed, but as a symbol, I can be incorruptible.
I know why you're afraid to go out at night. The Batman.
Some men aren't looking for anything logical, like money. They can't be bought, bullied, reasoned, or negotiated with. Some men just want to watch the world burn.
You fight like a younger man. There's nothing held back. Admirable, but mistaken. Oh, you think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man. By then it was nothing to me but blinding.
Some of my edits take me like 4 or 5 hours just to complete. The research I do is methodical and intensive.
80s, I eat them every night. I eat them with barbecue sauce. And I flew to the moon last night with a witch. And I took DMT with Easter bunnies. Now that's an example of being crazy. I mean, this is art. And I'm not saying what I do politically is art, but everything is an art form. Oh yeah, one more. 1776. More fan it up. Fucking eyes. Oh, shit.
I don't do things or say things without purpose. Even though sometimes I'll have you believe that's where it's kind of going. There's no point to the video, but...
Wow, that's great.
What is that? Is that like a Yoda thing or what? It's fun, but what?
What I'm saying is, I don't do things without intention.
Oh, no, it's just this thing I do to remember people's names. Natalie.
I don't put a piece of media in a video without having a reason for putting it there.
It's this one.
In the order that I put it there.
This is the one you should look at.
You see, I'm just a dude who spends way too much time in his basement. Way too much time on the computer. Way too much time with his kid. Is that a bad thing? That's never a bad thing. You should always spend too much time with your kids. But I spend so much time on this channel, which does not pay off. I'm not I'm not bought and paid for by the CIA. That's obviously a joke. Or was it? Who knows? I probably should have left it ambiguous, but look, I'm not a PSYOP. And if you think that, then you're just... Sorry, you're just retarded. You're a fucking retard. That's you. You're a retard. You're a gullible, naive, fucking crackpot retard.
Get this through your head, Get this through your head, you Jew motherfucker, you!
Anyone who calls me a leftist is a retard. The left, the right, it's all fucked. It's all part of the same coin. You sound like a leftist because no one believes me, blah, 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 blah. Fuck you. I don't care if anyone believes me. I don't care if anyone watches my videos. I don't do YouTube for views. I don't do it for clout or for recognition or for accolades or for entertainment. I just do it because I have this insatiable desire to create content, to express myself and my creativity and my artistic vision and the way I see the world through the media that I am putting out there. It's like a diary, you know. And I made this decision to pivot on this content 3 years ago, because after the Johnny Depp trial, which was the only reason people subscribed to this channel, I was lost. I was like, okay, it's over. The trial's over. He won. Now what do I talk about? What's important? I mean, that was just a distraction. And I see that now. I'm glad I got distracted with it, but once it was over, my eyes started to open up. And I made a video, my very first New World Order video, and I said in that video that I'm going to dedicate all of my energy into making this channel a vessel into bringing awareness and hopefully bringing down one day the New World Order. You know, because like once you see things, like once you really see things, you can't just unsee them. It's like the arrow on the FedEx logo. Like once you became aware of it, it's like you see it every time, without fail. And once my eyes were truly opened to the levels of absolute fucking insanity, I couldn't unsee it. I couldn't just unconnect all these dots. You know, it changed my perspective on the world. And then having a child, well, that solidified my newfound perspective of the world. And it's not just a perspective. I mean, it is a perspective. Let's not lie. It's a perspective. But it's one that I feel like I'm getting close to the truth, the right perspective, the correct perspective, in line with actual events of what's happening in the world. But we'll never know. I'm just one person. I can't know everything. I don't want to know everything. Sometimes I just want to just sit on the couch and smoke a joint and watch the penguin.
You still think there's good and bad, right and wrong? There ain't. There's just this. Survival. Security, pleasure. They don't give out awards for dying in the projects.
Fuck you.
Fuck me! Fuck the goddamn world! Don't give a shit about you or your family! You think you're nothing. You are nothing till the day you die. I thought you were smart, but that's the life you want. Guess what, Vic? Good news. You already got it.
You're supposed to destroy me, Sal. You know, show me what a big man you are, what a fucking big man you are. Huh? I got you. I fucking got you. Filthy, stupid prick. Fuck you.
Or Love is Blind. Sometimes I just want to turn my brain off and just vegetate in front of literal brain rot TV, reality trash TV. I just want to fucking disassociate from the insane, psychotic, satanic world that we are forced to live in. Not only live in, partake. We gotta play the game. We gotta play the satanic game. We gotta pretend like materialism is the most important thing ever because you gotta take it all now because you can't take it with you. Buy, consume. Fucking, have you been to Times Square? Like, it makes me nauseous. The amount of propaganda, just advertising, just propaganda, it's just propaganda beaming down at you from every angle. It's enough to make a conspiracy theorist cry when you see the levels of programming. And you guys have been programmed to just accept what you're told, to just eat what's on your plate. And don't ask questions. Don't worry about it. It is not, cancer that we're slowly giving you. It's not that. It's fine. But it's not fine. Because when you realize that the food is poisoned, the air is poisoned, your clothes are poisoned, when you realize everything is poison when it doesn't have to be poison, you start to think, oh, maybe they're trying to kill us. Maybe these people who say they care so much about us don't give a fuck about you. Maybe it's time we start thinking for ourselves. Because all of you fucking idiots, you just let this thing do all the thinking for you. When's the last time you had an original thought? I'm not talking about you. If you watch this show, you're a real one. But if you're just an NPC passing by, when's the last time you had a real thought? Probably never. When's the last time you researched something on your own? Like, when's the last time you've taken some crazy information in, processed it, and then just went like, oh yeah, okay, that's fine. But let me research to make sure what you're saying is true. My guess is nobody fucking cares anymore. People say, oh, don't talk about politics. Stop talking about all this negative shit. I do try to put a lighthearted tone to it, but that's not the point. The point is, stop it. People need a distraction. People need to be distracted from the evil that is controlling your lives. So just, review movies or something. Yeah, I could review movies. Maybe I should. I think I would be good at it. I could edit.
Everything's a copy of a copy of a copy.
I went to film school. I'm a cinephile. So I could easily make a channel and get it monetized and just make movie reviews or TV show reviews and just give my unfiltered, honest opinions on it. And it would get monetized because I'm not talking about dangerous subjects, dangerous conspiracies labeled as disinformation. I'm just giving my opinion about a piece of media. I could do that. But you see, that would just be a waste of my time because it wouldn't be benefiting anybody. It would give you some temporary amnesia to the real world. You could just veg out and watch a Darth reviews, I don't know, Gladiator 2. I haven't seen it, probably won't. But I could review movies like Gladiator 2. But who the fuck would that be helping? How would that be making a difference? I mean, some would argue, hey, my videos right now don't make a difference. They don't get views. And going back to the whole PSYOP shit, if I were actually a CIA PSYOP, do you understand that I would be getting views? I would get a lot more views. Because they'd want people to see it. It's part of the PSYOP. Get the information out there. Do you think it's by accident I have 80 whatever thousand subscribers and my videos get 1,000 to 3,000 views, does that make sense to you? Does it make sense that 99.9% of the people who watch my videos are already subscribed and 0.01% are new subscribers or new viewers? Does that math add up? It doesn't. So what I'm getting at is I do this for the love of the game. That's it. We're all playing a game. We're all pawns on a chessboard being moved around by the people above. You don't even realize it, but you're in a cage. You're in a fucking prison. And there's too many people sleeping in this prison. And if I could wake one person up, if I could save one person from death, from a miserable life.
We live in society. We visit society. I mean, which one's more real, really? I mean, which one's really real? You know what I mean?
That's wishful thinking. But if I could do that, just one person, then this is all worth it. If I could save one person. That's making a difference. That's being change. I see that as influence for the positive, because all these people who call themselves influencers are just satanic. They're just influencing you away from God and into, consuming and products and materialism and OnlyFans and fucking, it's influencers are evil and they're also gay. I want to be an influencer for the positive, if that's possible. Can I make a positive influence on the world? Or is everything just negative?
Fuck you.
Fuck me!
Everything is negative.
You bring up Adolf Hitler, it gets fucking quiet to this day. This dude he died like, 75 fucking years ago, allegedly?
That's going to wrap up all I have to say on this topic. I'm not a PSYOP, but I probably should be. Because then I would at least be monetized. I don't know. I'm not even monetized. Fuck this shit, dude. If you want to help support this content, I hate that word, but if you want to support the content, and you want to be a driving force that keeps this ship afloat, that keeps this belly fed, if you want to be a part of this movement, please consider going to my Cash App, Patreon, or merch stores. The links are in the description below. $1 a month. You don't understand. I got 80,000. There's 80,000 subscribers, and I'm not like really smart, right? But I'm pretty good at math, but not always good at math. But I'm pretty good at math. And if the math checks out, if half of the 80,000 of you were able to, come up with 4 quarters, $1 a month to support me, I'd be making around $40,000 a month. 40 grand a month would be pretty nice. I could have a bigger basement. I could have more kids. I could get that Doberman I've always wanted. I could get a Ferrari and go live in the Hollywood Hills. I could divorce my wife and start fucking an OnlyFans model. Well, she says she's an Instagram model, but there's the link in her bio, so.
Don't talk to them. It doesn't matter. They're going to try and be your friend. They're going to do good cop, bad cop. Fuck them. Fuck them, honestly. And that, But obviously there's zero obligation, zero pressure. Don't feel pressured to make sure I stay alive and this channel stays alive. No pressure. But, in all seriousness, y'all just being here, watching the video, commenting, liking, making it to the end. That's the kind of currency that's more valuable than anything, which is your time spent with me. There is no pressure to support this channel financially unless you're rich.
then there's a little bit of a pressure. Then I'm gonna pressure you more than like a poor person. Cause like, I don't need 40,000 people to pay me $1 a month. I just need one rich person to pay me $40,000 a month. Oh my God.
So anyway, that's my rant. That's my rant for the day. It's so insane.
Worship me